Hello children, how are you all? I hope you are all safe at home. Welcome to the today's maths class. We are in exercise 2.2. So in the previous class we discussed different types of properties: closure property, commutative property, associative property and distributive of multiplication over addition. So based on those properties we will discuss these problems. Now in exercise 2.2, question number 1, find the sum using suitable rearrangement. Okay, find the sum by suitable rearrangement. Okay, we need to rearrange these values to get the solution, to get the answer in a easy way. Okay, if you add directly you will get the solution, but it is a time taken process. So for that, what we are going to do, we need to rearrange the values. So now see this here. Which two values we are going to rearrange? Children, right, listen here, solution. So now, suppose if I add these two, whenever you want to rearrange the values, see that which two values in the ones place by adding or subtracting or multiply to get 0. Here, 7 plus 8 is 15, 5 will get here, means either you should get 10, 20, 30, 40, means in the ones place I should get 0. 7 plus 8 is 15 here. So by adding these two, no use. Now 7 plus 3 is 10 here. The ones place I am going to add these. 7 plus 3 is 10. Okay. So what I am going to do here? I am going to first of all 837 plus 363 plus 208. Just I interchange these two numbers. Now I am going to add first these two values. What is that here? 837 plus 363. What is 837 plus 363? That is, by adding these two, you will get 7 plus 3 is 10. 1 carry forward. 6 plus 3 is 11. 9. 9 plus 1 is 10 again. Okay, 6 plus 3, 9 plus 1 is 10. Now 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 plus 3 is 12. See, 1200 we got easily. So this is 1200 plus 208. 1200 plus 208. It will become 14,000. That is 1408. This is the rearrangement. Okay. So by rearrangement, suitable rearrangement, we will get the solution very easily. Right, children? Copy this. Right, children? Let us discuss question number 2. What is it here? Find the product by suitable rearrangement. In the question number 2, A bit and we will solve. We need to do the product. Okay, product means multiply. If you multiply these three numbers directly, you will get the solution. But it is a time taken process. First we should multiply 2 into 1768. Then 1768, whatever we got the answer into 50. It is the long process, time taken process. But if you just one step, if you rearrange the elements, means numbers, okay, the product will be very easily and very quickly you will get the answer. So now, which two values we are going to rearrange? First, which two values we are going to multiply? So for that, see this here, if you multiply these two, you won't get multiples of 10. Our motto is what? We need to do that either addition or multiplication. The answer should be in terms of multiples of 100, 10, 100,000 like that. In the first step. Okay. Now, if I multiply 2 into 1768, you won't get multiples of 10. Suppose if I multiply 2 into 50, by multiplying 2 and 50, you will get 100. It is easy. 100 into any value is nothing but that is 1 into 1768 become 1. That is by adding 2 zeros. Okay. So now rearrange the values. The given value is 2 into 1768 into 50. First I am going to multiply 2 and 50. Okay. Just I am rearranging 2 into 50 into 1768. Okay. 1768. Now first of all I am going to multiply these two. Generally 2 5s are 10, 2 50s are 100 into 1768. See this here, 2 zeros are there, 1 is there. 1 into 1768, 1768 and 2 zeros. So the answer will become 76820. That is 1,76,800. How easy we got the solution? Which is therefore 2 into 1768 into 50, which is equal to 1,76,800. Is this clear, children? This is the solution. Okay. Now I am going to explain one more. E-beta I am going to explain. I am going to explain E-beta. Let us see this here. E1, the value is 285 into 5 into 60. Now children, see this here. Which two values are going to multiply? Easy to get the answer. 5 into 60. If you multiply 5 into 60, it will become 300. Okay, 3 into this 285 will get the very easy. Okay, instead of multiplying 285 into 5, it is a big value here. Okay, so now 285 into 5 into 60. Okay, now what I am going to do here, I am going to multiply these two first of all. Okay, 5 into 60. Now which is implies 285 into 5 into 60 is 300. Because 5 6 are 30, 1 0. Now 285 into 3, you just multiply very easily. That is 285 into 3. If you multiply 3 5 are 15. 1 carry forward. 3 8 are 24 plus 1 25. 2 carry forward. 3 2 are 6 plus 2 8. 855. 2 zeros are there. Which is implies 855 2 zeros. So therefore here 285 into 5 into 60, which is equal to 85500. That is 85,500. This is the easy method. We will get the solution very quickly. Right, children? Copy this. Now, let us discuss question number 3. Here, the question number 3 is find the value of the following directly they given. Okay? By seeing the question, what did you get? Any idea? That is A1. See, 297 into 17 plus 297 into 3 here. Here 297, here also 297 is the common in both the numbers. Between these two numbers, we will be having plus sign. So what I am going to do here? I will take the common 297. Okay. If I take 297 as the common, okay, let's start the bracket. Okay. Bracket indicates multiply. Keep it in mind. Here the leftover part is 17. Here 3. Okay. Now, which is implies 297 into 17 plus 3 is 20. Clear? Now, this much big problem we convert into small one. Now just multiply here 297 into 2. It is easy to get the solution. 2 7s are 14. 2 9s are 18 plus 1 19. 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5. 594. Here 1 0 is the 0 we get, which is equal to 5940. That is 5940. So therefore here 297 into 17 plus 297 into 3, which is equal to 5940. Clear? 5940. This is the solution. Clear, children? Now, coming to the C bit, this also we will discuss. 81,265 into 169 minus 81,265 into 69. Okay? Here 81,265, here also 81,265. Okay, if I take the common 81,265, if I take the common 81,265 into 169 minus 81,265 into 69. If I take the common 81,265, if I take the common, whenever you can take the common, start immediately you can open the bracket. Bracket indicates multiplication. 169 here 69. Between these two we have negative sign, minus 69. Clear? Now which is implies 81,265 bracket 169 minus 69 is 100. Okay, I told you bracket indicates multiplication or keep symbol here into. Okay, which is implies 81,000 into 100 is nothing but 81,265 two zeros. That is 81 lakhs 26,500. Therefore, 81,265 into 169 minus 81,265 into 69 is equal to how much it is? 81 lakhs 26,500. This is your answer. See how easily we can find out the solution. Suppose if you did not apply the property, if you do directly 81,265 into 169, you will get this much big value. Again multiply this, you will get one more big value. This value minus that value, you will get the answer. You will get the answer. Finally, you will get the solution. But it is a time taken process. Okay, whenever you are going to appear the competitive examinations, if you attend any competitive examinations, if you apply the normal method, general method, means if you multiply directly and subtraction, okay, somewhere you will do the mistake, you will get this, you will lose the marks. So if you apply the properties here, if you apply the properties, this is distributive of multiplication over subtraction. Okay, right? Here distributive of multiplication over addition. Reverse process we are doing here. Clear? Here also. Please copy these two. Right children, let us discuss here fourth question. Find the product using suitable properties. Now, what did you observe from this question? 854, be with that. 854 into 102. So this we have to simplify. 102 can be written as 100 plus 2. Okay. Then apply distributive of multiplication over addition. Right children? Then you will get the answer very easily. 854 into 102, which is implies 854 into 100 plus 2. Just in the place of 102, I am writing 100 plus 2. Okay? Then distributive. You have to distribute the value, which is implies 854 into 100 plus 854 into 2 here. Clear? Now 854 into 100 is nothing but 85400 plus 85,400 plus 854 into 2. Just 2 4s are 8. It is easy to get. 2 5s are 10. 1 carry forward. 2 8s are 16 plus 1 17. Okay, now add this. Finally, it is easy to add now. Right? 8 plus 0 is 8. 0 plus 0 is 0. 7 plus 4 is 11. 1 carry forward. 1 plus 1 2 plus 5 is 7. And 8 7. That is 87,108. So therefore here, if you do directly, you will get the solution, but it is time taken process. So therefore here, 854 into 102 is equal to 87,108 here. Okay? Now this is the solution. Is this clear children everyone? Right. Coming to the C beta and to solve here. So 258 into 1008. So 258 into 1008. 1008 can be written as 1000 plus 8. 1000 plus 8. Okay. Now which is implies 258 into 1000 plus 8. Now distributive property. Distribute the 258 to 1000 and as well as 8 also. 258 into 1000 plus this place will come here 258 into 8. Okay. Now which is implies 258 3 zeros, that is 2,58,000 plus multiply these two. 8 8 are 64, 6 carry forward, 8 5 are 40, 40 plus 6 is 46, again 4 carry forward, 8 2 are 16 plus 2 20, this is 2064. Now add this to 4 plus 0 is 4, 6 plus 0 is 6, 0 plus 0 is 0, 2 plus 8 is 10, 1 carry forward, 5 plus 1 is 6, and this is 2,60,064. So therefore here 258 1008 is equal to 2,60,064. Okay children, this is your answer. So by applying the properties, you will get the solution very easily, very quickly, and answer will be accurate. Okay children, let's copy these two. Right children, let us discuss patterns in whole numbers. Listen here, patterns in whole numbers. So here for every whole number we can convert into a form of either a line, a rectangle, a square and a triangle. Only these four shapes will allow, no other shapes will be allowed. Okay, so here take any number, any whole number. Okay, suppose let us take 2. 2 has 2 dots. Either 2 dots you can form in a line, either like this or like this, or you can take it as a slant type. But see, this here only line border. Okay, now we did not form a rectangle, a square and a triangle by using these 2 dots. Now coming to, let us take another whole number 3. Now 3 means 3 dots. 3 means 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. Either horizontally or vertically or slantly, you will get a line. Now by using 3 dots, we can form a triangle. Okay, like this. We can form a triangle by using 3 dots. No other shapes will form by using 3 dots. That is, either a rectangle or a square will not form by using 3 dots. Let us take that one more number 6 here. Okay, by using 6 we can form a line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. By using 6 dots we can form a line, or we can form a rectangle, that is 3 dots. Clear? 3, 2, 2, again 3. A rectangle. Even you can form a triangle also. 1, 2, 3. Clear? See this here, it is a totally 6 dots are there. We can form a triangle. From 2, we can form a line. From 3, line and a triangle. Okay, line and a triangle. From 6, even you can use 4 also. 4, 5, 6, 7, all this. From 6, you can form a line, rectangle, okay, and a triangle also. We can form a triangle also. Now coming to the, suppose if I use 4, by using 4 we can form a line. Okay, even you can form a square. Right, this is square. You cannot form a triangle by using 4 dots. Okay, and children, keep it in mind, every square is a rectangle. Okay, keep it in mind. If this square is, if there is a square, you can call it as a rectangle also. But every rectangle need not be a square. Every rectangle need not be a square. But square is a rectangle. But rectangle need not be a square. Keep it in mind. So these are the patterns. Means we will form geometrical shapes by using the whole numbers. By using the numbers. That is a line, a rectangle, a triangle, and a square. Okay, children. So in the page number 42, there is a table. Right? You just complete the table by drawing the shapes of these numbers. Okay, they given up to 2 to 13. You please take each and every number and draw the shapes by using the dots. Then which shape you will get? See that only 4 shapes, that is a line, a rectangle, a square and a triangle. Only 4 shapes. So for each and every number we can form a line compulsory. Now see that which number will form square and as well as a rectangle and as well as triangle. Okay children, so based on the table we will be having one try this. Those try these questions answers will get from the table only. If you finish the table, you will get the solutions answers for these try these questions and complete these try these questions in your class work. The table you can complete in the textbook itself. Okay children, now coming to there are some more patterns are there. We are going to discuss now by using the numbers. Okay, so here write patterns observations. Children, that is 117 plus 9. If you add directly, you get the answer 126. But we need to form a pattern. What is the pattern? 117 plus 10 minus 1. This 9, I am going to write it as 10 minus 1. Okay, now which is implies add these two. 117 plus 10 is 127. Minus 1 will become 126. Okay, so we need to create a pattern by using the numbers. So like that we will create a 117 minus 9. Okay, 117 plus 99, 117 minus 9. Yes, does this pattern help you to add or subtract numbers of the form 999, 999? Yes, we can form a pattern by using the numbers add and subtract of those numbers which is in the form of 9, 99, 999. Now coming to the next pattern, 84 into 9. Here it is addition and subtraction is over. Coming to the multiplication, 84 into 9. So this can be written as 84 into 10 minus 1. Distributive of multiplication over subtraction. You can multiply 84 into 10 minus 84 into 1. Okay, 84 into 10 is 840 minus 84 into 1 is 84. When you subtract these two, you will get the 756 is the answer. We will get the answer by multiplying these two also. But without multiplying directly, you can use the pattern to get the solution very easily. Yes. Do you find a shortcut to multiply a number by numbers of the form 9, 99, 999? Yes, there are some numbers are there. 84 into 99, 84 into 999 also. So they create some pattern. Okay, children. Now coming to there are some patterns are there. You can find out, observe the patterns, you will get the solution. Now come to the exercise 2.3. In exercise 2.3, question number 1. So what is the question number 1 here? That is, which of the following will not represent 0? Question number 1, A bit is 1 plus 0, B1 is 0 into 0, C1 is 0 by 2, and D1 is 10 minus 10 by 2. Now just simplify these are all, you will get the solution. Okay, solution A1 is 1 plus 0 is equal to 1 only. B1, 0 into 0 will become 0. C1 is 0 divided by 2. 0 divided by any number will become 0 only. And the D bit is 10 minus 10. 10 minus 10 by 2. 10 minus 10 equal to 0. 0 by 2. Again it will become 0 only. So in out of these four, which is not represent 0? This is not represent 0. The answer is A. Answer is A. Solve these all in your classwork compulsory. Now, question number 2. What is the question number 2 here? If the product of two whole numbers is 0, can you say that one or both of them will be 0? Justify through example. Yes. Here, product of two whole numbers will become 0 when it is possible either both of them 0 or any one of the value is 0 compulsory. See children, 0 into 0 equal to 0 only. Okay, and 0 into any number, let us take 25, will become 0. You can take any number with 0. 86 into 0 will become 0 only. See, if you observe these three, I want answer will become 0. When answer will become 0, the product of two whole numbers are both are 0 or any one of the 0. any one of two whole numbers. These are the two whole numbers. Out of these two whole numbers, 0 is one whole number. Here also, it is a whole number, it is a whole number. Product of these two will become 0. That is, either out of two numbers, two whole numbers, one must be 0 compulsory to get the answer is 0. Or both of them 0. These are the examples you should write for question number 2 here. Now, just turn the page, question number 3. Just follow, just read the question, you will get the idea. Okay, you will get very easily. What is that here? If the product of two whole numbers is 1, can we say that one or both of them will be 1? Just by 2 examples. Yes, product of two numbers must be 1. When it is possible, there is only one way, that is 1 into 1 is equal to 1 only. Only this is the way we get only 1. Means both whole numbers must be 1 only. Then only the product is 1. Otherwise, it is not possible. Okay, children. And question number 4 is find using the distributive property. Okay, it is very easy. Already we discussed in the previous class. That is exercise 2.2, question number 4. Same. Okay, first question 728 into 101. It is simple as you can 101 can be written as 100 plus 1. Okay, distributive property. Apply that, you will get the answer. Clear? Now question number 5, study the pattern that already we discussed. You have to finish it. Is this clear, children? I hope you understood the total lesson, whole numbers. If anybody have any doubts, you can ask me. Okay? And complete the homework. Right, children? Thank you. Have a great day.